Daily content is for wimps, I tell you. You're probably here looking for the Adidas Nite Jogger R2-D2, and here I am shouting at you. Daily drops is for wimps, and the reason I'm doing that is because I do daily drops for the channel. I have a young family at home and I work full time, and on top of all of that, I'm giving you daily content. But now on top of all that, I'm giving you double daily content. Yes, I must be completely insane to try and do all of that, but when I was researching the videos for this week, I was looking at which videos I want to drop, which sneakers I want to review, and there were 10, and I couldn't cut them. As I said in my video about the Air Jordan 11 Metallic Silvers, which was another one of these extra more than daily drop videos, I had like 15 or 20 different things I wanted to talk about this week, which is insane. It's way too much, and I could cut that down to 10, and then some of the things I can put back till other weeks, but these guys are dropping in early December, and I just have to talk about them right now. So in addition to my daily drops, I'm dropping a couple of extra videos this week. It might end up being a total of 12 videos, which is insane. I shouldn't be doing it, but I'm doing it because I'm passionate about sneakers, and I just thoroughly enjoy doing this. So without further ado, let's have a look at the fourth Star Wars video that I've reviewed for the channel, and in the case of this one, it's the Adidas Nite Jogger R2-D2. This is a Tokyo Brought 23 sneaker channel. Tokyo Brought 23 sneaker channel des Mainichi Atsuno de Mainichi Media Design. Every single day and more, I bring you content from Tokyo, Japan about upcoming sneaker releases, sneaker news, and sneaker reviews. And in the case of today, it's the Adidas Nite Jogger R2-D2. And yes, I'm dropping way too much content right now, and I apologize if I'm saturating the world with Tokyo Brought 23 videos, but I'm just really passionate about these videos, and I can't find a way around just doing more than once a day drops. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to pile them out and hope for the best. And I hope if you appreciate that, you'll let me know in the comments down below. And as I said at the top of this video, this is the fourth Star Wars video that I've made about sneakers, and there have been many more than 4 Star Wars sneakers from the Adidas line as we move towards the Rise of Skywalker video film movie coming out very soon, actually towards the end of this year. And there have been a lot, and I've chosen specifically the ones that I wanted to talk about. Now, first was the Ultra Boost X-Wing, and there'll be a picture behind me and a link up above to that if you're interested in that, which was the one that got me going on all this. And when I first saw that, I was just like, fire, absolute heat, that thing's going to break the internet, I said in that video. So I was really passionate about that. The next one that came along, the reason I reviewed it was because I didn't like it, and it was the Pro Next Sith Jedi. It was like half Sith, half Jedi, and they really bombed that video. Link again to that. Could have done a whole lot better on that video, but I had a reason for choosing it, and my reason for choosing it was because I thought it was less than what I expected. I was disappointed in it, and I wanted to share that with the channel. And then another one that I'm dropping this week sometime, maybe before or after this, I'm not sure. It's the Millennium Falcon Ultra Boost 19s, and 2 reasons for dropping that. One is it's a fire sneaker, and it's got some great Star Wars detailing on it. But the other is they finally got the colorway right for the Ultra Boost 19. It's taken them the whole year to get it right, but they finally got it right, so it's an important sneaker to review, and that leads us to this, the Adidas Nite Jogger R2-D2. It's R2-D2. I didn't have a choice. I can't not review a sneaker about R2-D2. Are you insane? Oh my goodness, as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, reviewing that, don't care what's happening, don't care if the sneaker's not fire, don't care if nobody's interested, it's R2-D2, of course I'm reviewing that. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is looking at the hits on this Nite Jogger that represents R2-D2, and there's a couple of really fine details on this sneaker that I'm looking forward to bringing you. But this is a YouTube channel, and YouTube channels need subscribers, so before we go any further, please click that subscribe button down below and help grow this channel. And as I say in every one of my videos, if I don't ask, you won't do it. And if I do ask, you'll remember and you'll be like, yes, of course, hit that like button down below. I always forget to ask, but it does help tremendously if you click like down below, so please do like the video. And as I am here in Tokyo, Japan, I do say at the start of every one of my videos, Toroku yoroshiku onegai shimasu. あとはいいねをクリックすると助かるので、いいねや登録をクリックすると感謝しますので、ぜひ onegaishimasu. Okay, let's have a look at the sneakers R2-D2. Of course I'm reviewing an R2-D2 sneaker, man. Maybe you don't know this. Maybe you don't think this, maybe you wouldn't even believe this, but I'm only 43 years old. I know I'm ancient and decrepit, but I'm only 43 years old. But 43 means I was born in 76, Star Wars came out in 77, so I grew up in the Star Wars original episodes 4, 5 and 6 era, toys and Christmas presents and Millennium Falcons and all that kind of stuff. So R2-D2 is absolutely iconic for people of my generation. And I'm sure for people of the current generation as well, as Star Wars has been revived over the last, probably 20 years when you think of episodes 1, 2 and 3 as well, and then the spin-offs too. So I had to review this, for my generation, for my own self. It's a cracking looking sneaker. So let's have a look at some of the details on there. Generally as a sneaker, whole piece, love the colorway, think they've got the balance right. They haven't overloaded on one color or underloaded, if that's a word, on any of the others. So the balance of those blues and whites and then offset with that kind of metallic gray, they've done a great job of that. And also the materials of the upper. If you don't know this, if you don't know a Nite jogger well, Nite joggers are usually a bit less substantial than this, but the materials on the upper, especially that, can we call it a mudguard, and then around the heel, even the 3-stripe branding, and then around the lacing and the lace stays, that material is much more substantial than you'd normally see on a Nite jogger. So it gives the whole shoe a more, robust feel, more kind of substantial feel to it than a normal Nite jogger would. Nite joggers are often a bit flimsy to feel because they're designed for runners and they should be light to help runners run faster, obviously. Now, that's the whole shoe as a sort of total, but there are 3 places on it that we have to look at in terms of Star Wars branding and R2-D2. I just love it. I love it. I love the little hit of branding on the heel of the midsole. The midsole boost on there, if you look at the heel, there's just 2 blue lines on there. To the uninitiated, to the unknowing, to the ignorant, they would be like, I don't know what that is. They're funny looking lines. No, they're not. They're essential elements of R2-D2's character. Man, it would be funny if you electrocuted this shoe and they went ping and they pung off the midsole. Wouldn't that be cool? Like, doing. They're absolutely essential. I can't explain what they mean to R2-D2 or to myself, but those 2 blue lines towards the heel of the midsole are iconic R2-D2 branding, and I think they're absolutely stonking. I love them. I love them very much. And I like their discreetness. I like how they're just sort of sitting there unassumingly. What isn't sitting there unassumingly is on the tongue, and up there on the tongue you've actually got the man himself, R2-D2, emblazoned there in full glory, quite large, not minimized at all. You've got the tray foil branding alongside the Star Wars branding, and then under that a reasonably big R2-D2 sitting there quite high above the laces as well, so easy to see and not hidden away at all. So I really appreciate that piece of branding up there on the tongue. And then coming down, all of the Adidas Star Wars sneakers that I've reviewed, I don't think all, I think 3 of them. I don't think the Ultra Boost 4.0 X-Wings had a lace stay or lace holder, but the Next Pros had, I'm not sure what the Next Pros had. They might have had the Jedi symbol on one and the Sith symbol on the other. They definitely had that up on the tongues, but I can't remember what they had down on the lace holders. They might have had just Star Wars written there, actually. Definitely the Millennium Falcon Han Solo ones had the Rebellion logo on there. And in the case of these ones, what you've got is the Star Wars, the words Star Wars on there, but I love the color. Love the color in blue and white writing, blue background, white writing, which really is a sort of nod to R2-D2 and to the great man himself. So those three places, that midsole heel blue lines to represent the R2-D2, the actual R2-D2 branding and Star Wars branding up on the tongue, and then down at the bottom of the lace system where you've got that lace holder, the Star Wars branding there too. And then all in all, the colorway is great. And then going down below, when we look at the outsole of Nite joggers is quite a thing to look at. They're very colourful and lots of different segments to them, and that's no different on these guys. I think they could have done a little bit more by taking out the orange and making it a more R2-D2 colour. The orange on there is just a little bit, it's not really him, especially when you think of BB-8 and they're getting in the way of each other in a way. So I wish they didn't have that orange down below, but that aside, it's just your standard Nite jogger outsole. So all in all, a really fine looking sneaker. I appreciate the updates in the materials to make this more of a lifestyle sneaker than a runner sneaker. I'm sure runners probably will not run in these for marathons. I don't think they would be as efficient as, say, the regular Nite joggers or a Pegasus 36 or something like that. So but all in all, a really cracking looking sneaker, and I didn't have a choice. I had to do it, didn't have a choice. Great looking sneaker that I just had to review for the channel, so hope you appreciate that, you guys out there. Okay, it's time for me to sign off. Butter movement, guys, there's no hint in this video because this video will be dropping probably at 7 AM Japan time. The 7 PM videos have the hint, so if you're playing Butter Shoe Matsu, then it's a 7 PM video you need to watch to get that hint about what sneaker is going to come from Shoe Butter on Sunday. I don't want to put hints in this video for fear of this video dropping on a different day than I plan it to drop, and then I've given you the wrong hint on the wrong day, if you know what I mean. So so make sure you hit up that 7 PM video to find out the hint for the Shoe Butter Shumatsu game. If you don't know what I'm talking about, bing, there's a link to an explanation of how the game works, and also down below in the description there's a link to how the game works to explain that. If you're interested in playing, please do. If you want to see some of the rarest sneakers in the world, definitely play the game. And also check out my Sunday video when I bring you some of the rarest sneakers in the world in hand. They're absolutely iconic. Okay, time for me to sign off, and as I do this every single day and more right now, it's not just every single day, then I get to confidently say, not only you're guaranteed to see me tomorrow, but you might even see me sooner than that.